Hey everyone, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday from the Philippines. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are. So, hello, hello, hello. Here we are again on our Sunday live in answering questions for travel concerns and all. First part of our live every Sunday. So come on in. I will wait on everybody to hop on. If you guys have any travel related questions, I will also update you guys what's the latest travel update to the Philippines. So good morning. Hello, Summer Cliss. Good morning to you. Good morning. If you guys have questions, feel free to type it in our chat box. If you are using a laptop, it's on the right hand side, but if you're using a phone, it's at the bottom. So good morning, good morning, good morning, Summer Cliss, good morning po. Hello, good morning. Bill T, good morning from Laguna. Hello, Bill. Good morning to you. How's everybody? How's everybody's weekend going? Hello, hello. Good morning, Madam. I'm watching here from Malaysia. Oh, wow. Hello, Gina. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us today. Hi, Macy. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. When will all able to travel without having quarantine? That I cannot answer because until now, I don't really think it's like the Philippines is not even open yet, Vincent. And when they open, they probably still gonna do the quarantine, but probably limited or shortened. Good morning, Joy, a rabbit. Good morning. Hey, Howard. Good morning. Good evening to you. Hello, hello. How's everybody? How's everybody's weekend going? So the first part of our live this Sunday is answering your questions, giving you the latest travel update. We will do travel recap as well. And in the evening, Philippines time, we will have our LDR discussion. I have posted our topic for tonight in our community. If you guys are interested to join tonight on our LDR, you guys are very welcome to join. So we don't have much questions yet, but for the latest travel update, the travel ban the travel ban is already the travel ban to 10 countries is going to be lifted starting September 6th. So that's on Tuesday. So to those who are stranded on these 10 countries who can go home to the Philippines, because even Filipino citizens can't go home unless you are part of the repatriation program of the government. Uh, Good news on this side because they are going to be lifting the travel ban to the Philippines starting September 6th. I will have a video on that for more detailed information, because they have protocols that needs to be followed on that department. And also, green lane countries, the new green lane countries list is up. I will also be doing a video on that for more details. I'm so excited to meet my fiance from the first time, mom. Hopefully open soon. I'm really hoping so too, Jenna. Tusok 4 si Koy. Salamat, Sisi. Thank you so much. September 6th is on Monday, not Tuesday. Oh. Oh, okay. This is Sunday. For some reason, my clock is late. Well, I have my clock on US time. Okay. Hi, Ray. Harang. Salamat, Sisi. Any chance of open this month to all? Mm,
This month?
I doubt, Howard, but there are indications that they might be opening soon. So, because travel ban is going to be lifted and deploying more immigration officers at the airport. So, we'll never know. 2 million. Salamat, sis Miriam. Morning from Cebu. Thanks for everything. I finally made it from Florida. Got here Saturday. Yay! Hey, William, can you confirm to everybody if Cebu is requiring one health pass? Because I get a lot of message that because of this new requirement for one health pass, but I did not really see any hotels for Cebu. And I only see that this is for Naiya, Lawag, and all that. So I don't think One Health Pass is applicable to Cebu. We can confirm that with William. He arrived yesterday. So, hala, maraming salamat, Tita Miriam, for your generosity. Thank you, Sisi. Nagyapon mo. Yes, Jensen, gihapon may Sisi Koy. I really hope they will reopen the border for tourists this coming Christmas. I watched your vlog yesterday about PH immigration and I crossed all my fingers. Me too, sister, including toes. I really hope that they would open up because that would be the perfect gift for everybody, especially on LDR. Salamat, Sisi. Salamat, Tita Miriam. No one health pass right now. Oh, no health pass right now. Thank you for that, William. I really thought so because in one health pass when you register, they have the list of hotels in one portion there when you are filling out your travel information. So for some reason there were no hotel list for Cebu for one health pass. But I think Cebu has its own QR code. That's the Mactan Cebu International Airport MCIA registration form. So Tambayers Diretel Mahuman ka. Salamat, Sisikoy. Maraming salamat. Hello, good day. Yes, we're hopeful. LDR. Yup. Yes, Jing. Yellow group, green, yellow, and red now. Yes, they have that. It's like they will be lifting the travel ban to 10 countries, but they have conditions on it. If this belongs to the yellow group, red group, and stuff. So the Philippine government just love categorizing everything on colors. So we'll see how that goes. Me and my boyfriend planning to meet other countries. Singapore not sure if open. I don't think Singapore is open for tourists yet. For international tourists. What I missed? Not quite yet to live and fish because I just started 8 minutes ago. So you're actually on time.
You're on Filipino time.
Good morning, Eaton Squad. Hello, sis Marian. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, everyone. So, like I said, it was posted. Yan talaga hintay na pauwi ako September 11 canceled pa. Oh, I hope that it's like so that's the latest. Like I said, I will be doing a detailed video for the travel ban because, like Howard said, they now have the yellow lane, the green lane, or the red. I think the red ones are from the high risk countries that has more COVID-19 cases. So, for example, for the red lane are the is the USA because USA has more cases at the moment. So, like I said, I will be doing a video on that for a more detailed information on lifting of the travel ban for 10 countries. So, Hey, that's actually good news because if you guys happen to want to meet in Thailand, you can now go there and meet because Thailand will not be on travel ban anymore. So sana tourist ang sunod na good news. Yes, I really hope so. Somebody was asking me, it's like, will you still have a vlogging job if the Philippines will open up for foreign tourists? I really hope so because this group has been my family for the last year or so, and I'm really hoping that even if the tourism, international tourism in the Philippines has opened up, we will still continue that bond, especially in LDR discussion, because right now I am slowly expanding my channel to different topics that could cover in relation to those on Filipino American relationship or Filipino Asian or Filipino German, Filipino British relationship, something like that. So I hope I can still upload videos that could relate on your day to day activities, day to day events in your life, you know. So, okay, Mayong Buntag to live in fish. Yes, starting September 6th, they will open. Yep, that's for the travel ban countries, the 10 travel ban countries. But for Filipinos only, not yet for foreign nationals. Actually, when they lift the travel ban for 10 countries, those who are permitted to enter the Philippines can enter. Foreign nationals can also enter if you have 9A visa, 13A, and SRRV. For foreign tourists, no, because we have to kind of explain that a little bit because there's a broad category when it comes to foreign nationals that involves 9A visa holders, 13A visa holders, SRRV, and those foreign tourists. So that's why when I do a video, I always make sure that I have it categorized to avoid confusion. Are the Christmas songs started already? Oh yeah, we were at the mall August the 30th, and they are uh what do you call this? They have already
Set up
I
Christmas
will
trees.
show you guys. This is how early the Philippines is starting their Christmas every year. August the 30th, me and my husband were at the mall, and they are already putting up Christmas decorations. I will pull it up in this and I will show you. This is just one mall. It's like that was only August the 30th, and they already have their Allah, everybody's just I'm waiting for it to show. Ala, maraming salamat, William, for that 125 pesos. Thank you so much. You're so generous. You are so generous, William. Maraming salamat. Nice. So better we meet on Thailand. Yes, why not? I think they have I've heard some rumors that they are having a hard time meeting somewhere. It's probably the Bureau of Immigration is a lot stricter when you are traveling for the first time outside the Philippines. So that will really depend on you how you will approach or how you will answer the interview with the Bureau of Immigration officer. Hi ma'am, ask ko po, unsang Asian countries ang open sa Philippine passport holder nga wala aside from Maldives and Muslim countries? Salamat po. I have actually uploaded a video on that in Guratay. So now that some countries are open for because of the travel ban is lifted, I will be doing a part 2 on what Asian countries are going to be open for international tourism. And I've heard a lot that there's this is the problem with some, especially if they are first timers going out of the Philippines. Sometimes when you are granted a visa, I'm doing something. Sometimes when you are granted a visa, it doesn't mean that you can go. You can get out of the country. Visa is not getting a tourist visa is not a guarantee that you can leave the country, because the immigration officer can always deny you from leaving the country. So that is sometimes the problem. I will I'm going to show you guys the pictures that I took from the mall the other day. That what they call this? They have post. I'm going to show you guys. Hello, where is it? See there. There it is. They have already put up the trees. Look at that. So that's August the 30th. August the 30th. They already have that. They already have that up. They have the Christmas decorations. Look at that. Oh, the trees are up. Look. So the Christmas in the Philippines has already started. I love this Christmas tree. That one. That will be my Christmas tree this year. Eh. So, yep. It has started already, to those who are asking. Yep, the Philippines has already started their Christmas. Yeah, Santa Baby playing in the mall this past weekend. Yep. They have. It's like September 1st. September 1st, you will hear. Have a nice day, Peanut and Polar Bear. Enjoy your day, everyone. Thank you, Sis Macy. Enjoy your weekend. Please take care. Macy here. I think she's the one who sent me the procedure when they went to Maldives, and I have not made a video on that yet because I got so busy lately. I'm so sorry, but I do have plans on making that video because she's got some good points in there on how to really score the interview with the Bureau of Immigration officer, because an immigration officer, that's their job to what do you call this, for you to get intimidated by them. That's part of their job, because they want to make sure that you are true and legit. So if you get intimidated by it, you get so scared by it, then you know OMG, tell them it's 3 months away. No, it's like here in the Philippines, as soon as a burr month starts, that's when you hear Christmas songs, Christmas decorations at the mall. They will start prepping the mall for Christmas decor. So that's normal here in the Philippines. Since the US is considered a red lane country, Filipino citizens cannot travel back to the Philippines from the US. No, it's like you can. It's like the US is not on travel ban to the Philippines. And the Philippine government has no mandate yet whether you are fully vaccinated or not. Fully vaccinated or unvaccinated, you can still travel to the Philippines. Very excited pa siya, matatakan passport niya. First time bago kasi. Okay. I could understand that. I saw a post on FB that PRA is now processing SRV visas again and approving entry exemptions to complete the application to those outside the Philippines. Do you know if this is true? I would have to confirm that, Mark, because I am also following the PRA website, and now they are starting to process. They are now accepting new applications for SRRV, but not sure if they do exemptions to those who are outside the Philippines at the moment. So I will confirm that. Are vaccines a requirement for all travelers again? It's like some countries do, but here in the Philippines, like I said, they are not requiring it yet. So that's actually good. So like I said, Mark, I will know more on that. I will have to know more on that information. Probably when we'll open for the Philippines. Now that they are slowly lifting travel bans and stuff, I would still say December. But can you take this out? So I'm sorry guys. It's like we have water delivery. I would still say December though, but don't take my word for it. It's like don't I'm not trying to give you false hope or something, but with the way it's running, with the way they are doing the announcements and stuff, the travel updates and stuff, I'm still it's like I can almost feel it that they are opening very soon. You know why? Because even with the Delta surge, because if they are really concerned with the Delta surge in the Philippines, they will not be lifting the travel ban to 10 countries. But they are lifting it, like in the news, that even with the Delta surge in the Philippines, they are still opening the country to those who are on travel ban for quite some time now. You answered my question in one. Thank you. You're very welcome, Summer. Have they started coming by your house and singing Christmas songs? Then you have to pay for their services.
No.
Not yet on that. Not yet on that. But I won't be surprised if they will. Because like I said, here in the Philippines, when Burr month starts, that's when everybody starts preparing for Christmas. You will see caroling and stuff. You would see that more around October, November. So it's fun. It's like who have been to the Philippines during Christmas time? Who has experienced Christmas in the Philippines? Hey Willie White, good morning. Good morning to you. So, who among you here has experienced Christmas in the Philippines, and how how was it? Because I know it's like I grew up in the Philippines. Then I went to the States. I have also experienced Christmas and New Year in the States. It's way different. It's way different. Just turn off the lights and hide. Oh no, you gotta give them something to live and fish. They exerted some effort to sing and stuff, especially with kids. With kids doing caroling here in our subdivision, I don't turn them around. I usually have my kids give them the money because I want my kids to experience that because I have experienced that growing up. I grew up in the province, and it's like me and my friends would gather up that hey, we will do caroling tonight, and whatever whatever money we got from that caroling, we will split it up among the group. So it was fun. And these days it's like it still exists, but it's not as much like before when I was growing up. So I want my kids to experience that too. What is Vermont? Vermont?
Starting in September.
Oh,
They've got BER at the end of them.
oh, Burr month. It's Burr month. Burr months. September, October, November, December. What do you feel is the best month to visit? For me, I would visit here December. I know the tickets during that time would be skyrocketing because that's the peak season. But that's the best time to visit the Philippines because you can really see our culture when it comes to Christmas and New Year's. And during that time, family reunions and stuff, we do all that in December. Hopefully they will allow that this year because of social distancing and stuff. My boyfriend is from Turkey, but I heard about immigration is very strict for the first time traveler. That's sad. My boyfriend will sponsor my travels, but many requirements. That is what I've noticed too. It's like with those who has been out of the country for several times, they don't have a problem with it because they already have stamps in their passport that they have gone out of the Philippines for quite some time. Those who those who are having problems with the Bureau of Immigration officers are the first time travelers. So I don't know why with what's with it. If in my opinion, if you can afford to go out outside the Philippines and stuff and somebody's sponsoring you to go out, I don't see anything wrong with it, but I don't really know how the Bureau of Immigration works when it comes to that. Sometimes you can't blame them because of human trafficking and stuff, but I don't really think if you are traveling alone that involves human trafficking. So
Still involved in
it's more like New Year's with fireworks, etc. Not tranquil or peaceful like in the States. Yep, it's very loud over here during New Year's. It's like I always save money for my fireworks in December. We shoot fireworks on Christmas time, not as much as we do during New Year's time. So I always set aside money for that to buy fireworks. Thank you for reading my question, and I appreciate taking the time to research with the PRA. You're very welcome, Mark. Like I said, I will, if you guys need to know about the SRRV, because I've received the notification on that they are starting or they are accepting new applications. But as of now, the update that I know is you cannot SRRV has to be filed in the Philippines. So if they have exemptions to it while you are outside the Philippines, I don't know. But as far as I know, you cannot apply it from you cannot apply it outside the Philippines because you have to apply it here, unless you are a SRRV already and it has expired. So there may be exemptions to that. Because of the pandemic, you can't travel back to the Philippines to renew it. So there may be exemptions to it, but as far as I know, for new application, you have to be here in the Philippines for it. Like I said, I will get a confirmation for that. I've experienced Christmas there. So many groups coming around singing. Maybe because I'm a foreigner. Probably because they probably thought you're giving more. Very, very talented. I love it. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Summer. It's like there's no place like Philippines has the longest Christmas ever. Hello, ma'am. Good day. Sa tingin niyo po, kailan mag-open ang tourist? It's like they're getting there. It's like, to me, like I mentioned this in some of my videos, that sometimes the Philippine government is so quiet on something when it comes to updates. It almost feels like they are cooking up something for something big that's going to happen. And I think that's when the Philippines is finally open for foreign tourists. And as you can see, their travel updates, they have started it on a monthly basis. Now they are down into a weekly basis. So that's also a good indication. But for when it's going to open, we don't really know. Hello, good morning. Ask ko lang, kung 10 days ang quarantine for non-OFW, usually what time ang paglabas ng mga naka-quarantine? Yes, it's still 10 days. Your swab test will be on the 7th day and you will be discharged on the 10th day. Discharge, parang hospital lang. No? I'm from India. I have relation with LDR. She's from Philippines. We have been in a relationship for 16 months. So I'm planning to meet her in this year. Will it be possible to open for India? It's like India is part of the travel ban, but it will be lifted starting September 6th. But like I said, to those countries who were on travel ban, the 10 countries, the India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Oman, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Sri Lanka, those 10 countries were on travel ban for quite some time. But they are lifting that already on the 6th. That's on Monday. They will be lifting that on Monday. But that doesn't mean that those coming from those coming from these countries that I mentioned can just enter the Philippines right away. No, those permitted travelers who are only permitted to enter the Philippines still apply. So those are the Filipino citizens, balikbayan, spouses of Filipino national, child, and parents. Unfortunately, if you are a foreign tourist, if you belong to a foreign tourist category like boyfriends, fiancés, and stuff, unfortunately, that is still not allowed at the moment, even if that travel ban will be lifted on Monday. So I hope we are clear on that. Shout out to Jose Marichan for Christmas song. And oh, it's funny because Jose Marichan is an icon when it comes to Christmas in the Philippines because he's got some really nice Christmas songs. And it's funny, around August the 30th and August the 31st, he's already starting to pick on your in Facebook, just practicing. On September 1st, he finally went out. So, how soon is the Philippines opening for American to travel there? On which category, Jeremy? Which category do you belong? I just work over the Christmas holidays and let my staff have the holidays. Not Christmas here for me, so I just celebrate Thanksgiving at home. It's quite different in the States when they do Christmas because here in the Philippines, we celebrate our Christmas midnight, like the midnight of the 24th, before the wee hours of the 25th start, like 12 midnight. That's when we wake up, we eat food, we gather, we chit chat, we shoot some fireworks. In the States, you guys really do it on the 25th. You will have dinner with the family, and that's it. Over here in the Philippines, we do games, some play cards and stuff. So, and food everywhere, karaoke. Well, Christmas is nothing without karaoke. We have to have the karaoke. My boyfriend is from California. Can he travel in the Philippines? So, unfortunately, no. Uh, like I said, boyfriends and fiancés belongs to foreign tourist category, and unfortunately, that is not open until now. It's still suspended, but I'm really hoping they would open up very soon. Especially the vaccination rollout in the Philippines is very successful, and they are really they are actually it's faster than ever. So I think that's what they are waiting on, for everybody to be fully vaccinated here. 9A visa is required for all travelers. Hala, Mike is calling the. You talk to him a little bit. 9A visa is required for all travelers. It depends. Travelers. 9A visa are only issued to foreign spouses of a Filipino national,
How's it going?
parent of a Filipino national, and turn it down a little bit.
Not too bad.
So that's as like those are the only category that can avail 9A visa at the moment. My fiance and I are considering Utah online marriage, and then I will apply for 9A. Is it possible that I can come
You got her a what?
there sooner than the time it will take to do the online and 9A? My fiance and I are considering Utah online marriage, and then I will apply for 9A. Is it possible that I can come there sooner than the time it will take to do online marriage in 9A? It's like when you do the online marriage, even if you're using a different service, you will still end up doing it in Utah courthouse, because they're the only ones who does the online wedding at the moment, Utah courthouse. So whether you are using WebWed or different service on the internet for online wedding, you will still wind up using the Utah courthouse. It just happened that I have one of the subscribers that they went directly to Utah courthouse and availed that service directly, and they have saved a lot of money than using a service for online marriage.
Yeah, but
But
everybody would be wondering.
if you really want to do the online marriage, we highly recommend that you guys have met in person at least
Oh, yeah.
once or several times, because it works out. Because sometimes you will have a problem with the
Mm-hmm.
9A visa application. If you really get approved, I actually have one subscriber that went for the online wedding that I have not met in person. He applied for the 9A visa and he got approved. I was really surprised on that, but hey, anything can happen. You will not know unless you try. And they tried, so it went well. But that doesn't mean that their case would apply to you as well. It's a case to case basis. They might have gotten approved on their visa, but you won't. So it will all depend.
So they're coming in back to back, huh?
I hope Australia will open too, just like US, and US makakapagsabay ng pandemic galing. So Australia, they're not allowing citizens in Australia or residents in Australia to travel at the moment. So you guys are really on lockdown, cha. Like you can't go anywhere, even if you're fully vaccinated and stuff. So thank you for spending your time giving us these updates, traveling information. It's very helpful. I know. I hope you can keep doing this. For sure, Michael Davis. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate all the support to our channel. I know there are other channels who does. I know there are other channels who does travel updates, but you chose our channel to get the latest travel updates to the Philippines, and I really appreciate that. Is it possible for my fiance to apply for a 9A visa? Only if you guys have a child. So 9A visa, like I said, is granted to foreign spouses of Filipino national and foreign parent of a minor Filipino child. So if you guys have a child together but not married yet, it's he's eligible for the 9A visa. I'm an American citizen. Yes. Okay, Jeremy. What is required for Filipino citizens traveling from the US? Valid Philippine passport. If you are a resident there, you would need to you need your green card. Planning on traveling there July 2022. Will there still be quarantine? That's quite some time. That's actually 1 year from now or less than a year from now. We'll never know because, like I said, the Philippine government is doing weekly updates lately. So by then, they might remove the quarantine already. Hello, today is my second day of quarantine in Cebu. Glad to finally be here. It feels like time is going in slow motion. It's always like that and I'm glad you made it safe there, Panda Bears. And it's always like that when we had our quarantine, the day was dragging so slow. But enjoy, watch movie, you know. I visited 2 times for a month each time. That's cool. So you, David, you want, it's like if you really want to go for the online wedding and you're really 100%, and if you're really 100% sure that you want to do it, that's really your choice. What is the process of applying for a 9A visa? Do I apply for a 9A visa and then wait for them to send me the rest of the documents to file? I really don't know how it works. Summer, I wanted to ask, are you a Filipino or a US citizen? Or which category do you belong? So I can answer it properly. I have a friend who did the online marriage. My friend is here in the Philippines, is the guy in Australia. She is applying for exemption. She provided all the document, but still she is denied 30 times. Wow. Like I said, it's a case to case basis. Some gets approved so quick, some most of the time it gets denied. So I don't know what's their basis on their approval because some could get away with it, but most of the time it gets caught somewhere. So it's always a risk to take. It's always a risk to take. And the only thing to know what risk that is to take is to try. because you'll never know unless you try. So it's like I don't really have any. I don't have any. I am not against online wedding. I think it's the new thing now because of this pandemic, and it actually works to those, especially to those who have finally meet and just waiting and we're planning to get married already, but when the pandemic hits they can't go back to the Philippines, so that's a little understandable if they want to go on the wedding route. I actually have a video on that, so we're all for it. I'm so happy for you, Panda Bear. Congrats, you made it. Have one question. After my 10 days quarantine in Manila, I'm going to Tacloban. Pick up my schedule a 7-day hotel stay there. Can that be considered a place to finish my additional days? Yes. Make sure that it's coordinated with the LGU over there. But Anthony, you have to coordinate with the LGU if that's the case over there, because they said that you have to spend 10 days quarantine in a hotel, then finish up the remaining 4 days in your final destination. But there are LGUs that does not follow that. That is their discretion, unfortunately. If they require you to undergo 7 days quarantine, because that is their prerogative in the local government unit on that particular city, then you have to follow. The 4 days will not be followed. What their protocols will be followed. So if I were you, I would coordinate with Tacloban LGU on what's their protocol for returning resident or new or travelers going to their city. Because like I said, sometimes the 4 remaining days rule does not follow if that particular LGU has its own protocol. I know it doesn't make sense, but I'm a U.S. citizen and my daughter is a dual citizen. Did you naturalize as a U.S. citizen? Do I need a 9A since I'm traveling with my daughter who is a dual citizen? My question is, well, if you say your daughter is a dual citizen, where did she get that? Are you a Filipino before and naturalized to be a U.S. citizen, or is daddy a Filipino? How can I make sure that my visa will be good for my travel date? I have tickets for travel back to my wife in second week of November. They would actually, when you get approved with your 9A visa, Wayne, they would have a date in your visa on the validity of your visa up to when. They will put a date there. It's like when they attach that in your passport, 9A visa, the validity of your visa should be on the upper right hand side of the 9A visa, and that's when you will know with regards to the validity of your visa. So I would take this opportunity to invite you guys. We have two shows every Sunday. Sunday morning I do this. I answer questions with travel related updates and stuff. And in the evening, around 8 o'clock Philippine time, in the evening we do LDR talk. We always have fun in our LDR talk. We share stories, we share tips, and I have posted our topic for tonight in our community. If you guys are interested, please feel free to join. Everybody's welcome. You don't have to be on LDR to join the show. Everybody is welcome. May nakita ako sa ibang vlogger na maraming na-offload kasi yung immigration officer hinahanap sa mga traveler yung CFO. So better. Yes, CFO, this is Commission on Filipino Overseas. This is mandatory for first-time travelers outside the Philippines. Hindi ka makakaalis without this certificate kasi for first-time travelers going outside the Philippines, kailangan ito eh. It's mandatory by the Philippine government. You have to go through a seminar. You have to pay for a fee, then get a sticker that will be attached to your passport. in your Filipinas who gets offloaded because they don't have the CFO. Now I know why. Because you will be denied to go out of the Philippines if you don't have this. If you have been out of the Philippines several times, you have probably went through this seminar already. But if this is your first time, you really have to go through this seminar and get the sticker because that is mandatory by the Philippine government. Nila sa third country. Cool. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Wayne. I was born in the US. My fiance is a Filipino citizen. That is how our daughter is a dual citizen. So I need a 9A visa if I am traveling with her. That's a good question though. Since the daughter is I you should be covered with your daughter's dual citizenship, but it would mean if you guys are traveling together as a family, you should not need a visa for that because you like you said your fiance not married yet. Hmm. I know they have a thing on that. I know they have an update on that. If foreign parent of a Filipino national, foreign parent of a you should be able to avail for the 9A visa. Summer, you gotta apply. So, like I said, if you guys are free tonight, hang out with us.
She's doing her live.
Hang out with us on our LDR discussion, 8 o'clock Philippine time in the evening.
You know, I went to
So, any more questions? Like I said, travel bans to those 10 countries will be lifted on September the 6th. I will have a video on that for a more detailed information because they have green, yellow, red lanes on that already. So, I will be discussing with you that details, and I also have the new list, the green lane country list. So, I will also do a video on that. So we have lots of updates.
where you going?
47 minutes. I'll join tonight, Miss
Little
Addie.
less than
God
an
bless
hour.
you and your family. Oh, I will see you tonight, Cha. When will the visit visa open for everyone?
All right.
So wait. Hopefully that's very soon, Amit. My fiance is in the Philippines. Oh, he's in the Philippines. Is the daughter in the Philippines too? In that the daughter is with you. To be sure, Summer, I would go for the 9A visa because you should qualify as a foreign parent of a Filipino national. What do you say? Wayne, when you apply for 9A visa application, you provide the estimate date of your departure to the Philippines.
Basically, he said that he's going to pop
going to be trying. Here's the link, Mike. See if you can. It's like Mike is having a hard time connecting sometimes in our live, so he will be, if this goes through, he will be popping on our monitor. Nasa it gives us hope. I mean, nasa Pilipinas kami ngayon siya. And I really thank you for that. It means a lot kasi the first three shows that I had with LDR, I got a lot of negative feedback on it. And I almost quit doing it but my husband really pushed it because why would you give up this show that has been loved by everybody by just one negative comment, and which is true. So until now, we will be on our episode 11 tonight. And I thank you guys so much for continuously supporting our show. And we always have fun. Salamat po. You're welcome, Summer. Do you know much about WebWed? To be honest, I don't know much about WebWed. I know they are a service that performs online wedding. It's like, so here's the link, Mike. I will. So like I said, I don't know much about WebWed. I heard about it. I heard about it a lot because there's a bunch of couples who has used that service for online wedding. But that's how they perform. It's like if you don't want to go through the hassle and all, you can use the service. You can use the service, and yeah, Mike. I was like, wait. I will pin it on top. I will pin the link on top. There it goes. It's pinned, so you can just grab it. So like I said, it's an online service. If you don't want to do the hassle processing the papers and stuff, all you want to do is show up on your wedding day. I would use that service. But if you're willing to go through the process and everything, the whole 9 yards, you can contact Utah Courthouse directly for that. You're welcome. Do you know the process of applying for a 9A visa? I actually have a video on that, Summer, in our channel. I have a video for that in our channel. Oh, it's not. He still can't connect. Look, my computer is so dirty. It still won't connect, Mike. No volume, no sound. And unfortunately, I have muted it. So now it's back. Now it's back. It's back. Never mind. It's okay. So if you guys have more questions and for travel update and stuff, like I said, I would like to invite you tonight in our LDR. We always have fun. We share stories. It's like this is we do that show to give a break from the travel restrictions, from the stress, waiting for the Philippine government to open. I see that IATF has changed classification in the last day for the quarantine. It's still MECQ in Manila. Yes, they did that. Grant Hill, not the basketball player, okay? Okay, I didn't get a response. I already assigned. Okay, I will repeat it again, Greg. WebWed, I don't know much about it. All I know it's a service that offers online wedding to those couple who wants to do the online wedding. They will do everything for a fee. They will arrange everything for you. All you need to do is show up at your wedding day. So this is how WebWed works. But if this is when you don't want to go through the hassle, you don't want to go through the hassle doing the online wedding. But if you don't mind doing the hassle or preparing for everything, application, filling out of forms and stuff, you can contact directly the Utah courthouse because they will be the one doing the online wedding anyway with WebWed. So I hope you get that, Greg. He still can't connect his phone for some reason. Somebody's not gonna be happy tonight. So So I hope I answer your question, Greg. Oh, I wanted to share what would be our did you guys want to see what's our discussion tonight on LDR? See if I can share it. See if I can share it, okay? I hope you guys don't mind if I share it. You're welcome, Greg. So that will be our discussion tonight for LDR. So, how to keep your relationship strong without physically present? What kind of pitfalls you run on LDR, and what did you do to resolve it? Is your LDR strong enough now to withhold another year? What makes you get into LDR, and why would you consider LDR than the normal relationship? We've got some very interesting topic tonight on our LDR. So if you guys are free to join. Everybody's welcome. You don't need to be on LDR to be on the show. So the video says 9A visa for spouses. Can you just summarize it since I'm traveling with my daughter? The only thing that you need to change on that is the birth certificate. Instead of marriage certificate, you do the birth certificate. Then the request that should be from your daughter. Wait, we're
Then
trying we're putting on.
the
Oh,
request that
you
should
need
be
to
from
mute me.
your
You need to
daughter.
mute me. You
Wait,
need to mute
we're
the
trying
YouTube mic.
we're putting
Mic is on the show.
on.
Yes,
Oh,
he's
you
trying
need to
to
mute
see
me.
if
You
he
need
can.
to mute me. You need to mute
We're just
the
testing,
YouTube
guys,
mic.
for
Mic
tonight
is
because
on the
he's
show.
having a hard
This
time
is
joining our live. Oh, he's no, not the mic, not your mic. I mean the YouTube. You need to mute the YouTube. This is Mike, one of our subscribers, my brother from another mother. So
Daddy.
we're huh?
Your daddy.
Oh, my daddy daw. Oy! Forrest said, Forrest is the one who said that. He said you're my daddy. Mute the YouTube. See? Can't mute your guest. Their mic isn't connected. Oh, okay. He's laughing. Allow po ba online wedding in Europe? I'm not sure if it works in Europe because I think this is a US thing. But like I said, there was one here from Australia who used it's like probably if you use an online service to do that. Right. Oh, there you go. No. Oh, I don't hear my voice anymore. I think it works. Right, Mike?
I had my phone going at the same time.
You have your
I
phone
had my
card?
phone going
Oh,
at the same time.
Now it's better. I don't see any feedback or anything. So that works.
Ha 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 ha.
Hello, he's laughing. Yep. Tonight you can join with no problem. I don't hear any feedback anymore and stuff. So that's always good. It's like he's been trying. It's like I think on
The
our
headphone.
first few episodes in LDR he can just connect uh right away, but for several times he won't be able to connect, and when he gets connected there's feedback and stuff. Now he finally got it. No feedback and all I can hear is his voice. So I guess he's ready for tonight's LDR discussion. You're
I
welcome,
hope.
Greg. Thank you so much. Now it's better.
If
So
Chris is on
it's
there,
like
tell
you
him
have
I said thank you very much.
who who said that? Hello, sis Addy from Rose Camion. Hello, sister. Good morning. So, yeah, as long as you mute the YouTube tab, then oh, I can hear my voice. I can hear my voice, but not as much. There's not much feedback, no? Did you hear that, Beb? So, and unlike before, he's probably got his on his phone too. So, so if you guys have more questions and travel update, we'll still be here for probably another 30 minutes. Then I'll probably take a nap for today for our LDR live tonight because it's gonna be. I'm eating durian. Oh my god, you're making me drool, Rose. They have red, yellow, and green countries and new entry and quarantine classifications, and I think they lifted ban on countries. Yeah, that is for travel ban countries, Grant Hill, the 10 countries that were on travel ban for quite some time. So if you guys are coming from these travel ban countries, you will have to go through this new entry in quarantine classifications. This is just for those coming from these 10 countries, not from others. Like I said, I will make a video on it with more detailed information on how it works. He was able to join, but he kicked himself out. So toot, 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 toot. Mm-mm-mm. Sis, tourists not allowed yet Philippine border. Hindi pa rin, sister. I'm so sorry. Until now, hindi pa rin siya allowed. Hopefully very soon. Hopefully very soon. Hey, Kenzo. Good morning to you, Kenzo. Hello. Good morning, good morning. How are you, Kenzo? My brother Kenzo from Singapore. How's my brother doing on this Sunday morning? I know Singapore and Philippines has the same time zone. Let's put mic up and see how it works. Can I still hear my voice? Nope. Yes. Not as
I'm not
much.
hearing an
Not as
echo.
much. Oh no! I can hear all I hear is your voice now. It works. I still hear a little bit, but no feedback anymore, which is fine. Guess who I met yesterday at Lucky Plaza? Vincent? Did you? Vincent is supposed to meet a girl, not you, Kenzo. I'm joking. So who did you meet? Inday Kiki? Come on, Enzo. Don't leave me hanging. Who did you meet yesterday at Lucky Plaza? He's typing so slow. Brother Enzo. Enzo. Brother Enzo. Kenzo, who did you meet? Dabe, he typed. Vinsoy. Oh my God, that's funny. Vinsoy's supposed to meet a girl, not you. But that's. Are you guys dating? Good Lord, please say no. I'm just kidding. Kenzo, I'm just messing with you, right? Don't take my words seriously, okay? I'm just being funny. I hope I am, but I'm glad you guys have met. That's really cool. See, Sadie, if me and my fiance will get married in the Philippines, or is it better to get married in Australia? It really depends. That's really your choice. If you want to get married in the Philippines, you can. If you want to get married, I think Australia does fiance visa. The only country that I know of that doesn't do fiance visa is Canada. I had lunch and bump into him. Really? Oh my God, that's so cool. I thought you guys had planned on meeting up, and so accidentally you saw him at Lucky Plaza, huh? Vinsoy, what are you doing there? Ah, oh my God, he's getting ready to say something. What are you gonna say? He said that he went for lunch and accidentally uh
Bumped into Vinsoy.
yeah, Lost in America. Huh? Lost in America for what? Is that a movie? James Adventure Near and Far Philippines. He said Lost in America. Yeah, they have this subclass 3A. Because in the Philippines, when you get married here in the Philippines, you have to go through seminar and all that. It's like there's a lot of paperwork to be done if you decide to get married here in the Philippines, just the way it is. But in Australia, I don't know how it works over there. Because in the States, when you're on a K1 visa, you have 90 days to get married. Then do the normal wedding over there. More like stuck in America. You ready to fly to the Philippines, James? I know. It's like I know James has been trying or been waiting impatiently to be back in the Philippines, and hopefully it will really open up since they have been lifting this travel ban. So because they are now on a weekly travel updates with the Philippine government. They can't go back to monthly again. And like they said in this one article that even with the Delta surge in the Philippines, they will still open up the countries that were on travel ban for quite a while. So that's actually good indication, you know. But with all this, halt is risky to launch visa as is bloody costly. That's true. Takes longer than 70 days to get divorced. No, you don't go that route, James. Even if Turista allowed in, hope they will take out quarantine, please. I don't see the quarantine. Yeah, I don't see the quarantine going out anytime soon. But if they do open up the Philippines for foreign tourists, I would still see quarantine being there, but it's probably shortened. Or if you're fully vaccinated, they may not require that anymore. So we'll never know. It's like I said, when the Philippines open up, when foreign tourists are allowed, there will be more updates to that on what's the protocol for them, if there's quarantine, swab testing, the whole 9 yards. So somebody was asking me earlier, Mike, or in one of the comments, like, will you still have a vlogging job if the Philippines is already open for tourists? I hope so.
It doesn't make any sense of quarantine if you've been fully vaccinated.
I know.
What's the sense of being vaccinated?
Well, you could still be a carrier, Mike.
They said you can still be a carrier even if you're fully vaccinated. Being fully vaccinated, that will just exempt you from severe symptoms
But yeah, but
or hospitalization.
no, I understand that. But you're doing swab test after swab test after swab test.
Yep. And that's no fun. How's your family and how's in America after Hurricane
I'm
Ida?
not
We
saying
called
don't get rid
mom.
of all the protocols.
Yeah. It's like mom is doing well with that hurricane. I think it missed her. They just got a lot of rain. My truck got clean, parking in the driveway. But no, it's like I think they missed it. They just got a lot of rain. They did not lose power or anything. Thankfully, it's like we've been calling her during that time. So, what hotels has everyone been doing? What hotel has everyone been doing their quarantine in Manila? You mean what hotels you recommend? I'll do any quarantine if they start some kind of programs to let fully vax American tourists in. Only need one more trip, then I'll be there for 3 years. Just let me in and I'm not going back to the US anymore. Right? Well, if ever the foreign tourists will be open to the Philippines, SRRV, the retirees visa, is now accepting new applications for it. I would grab that chance because for SRRV visa application, you don't need to be married to a Filipino national for that. That only applies to 13A. But for a special retirees visa to the Philippines, you don't need to be married to a Filipino national to apply. All this uncertainty is really a pain in the butt, especially those who haven't seen their loved ones. I mean, it's been almost 2 years. So sad. I know. I can totally understand that because like the news I have watched the other day, Mike. They said that this has been going on for almost 2 years, and they keep doing what they have been doing since day one, and they know that it's not working. So why keep on repeating it? Which makes sense. A lot of people in LDR is fed up and exhausted. Thanks God that my fiance is willing to wait. As what he always say, just hanging there, darling. It's worth the wait. Yes, it is worth the wait. It will always be worth the wait. So I'm glad
Yep.
that you have found a partner that has that kind of mindset because one of my video that I posted, I think yesterday, she said that it's useless if the Philippines will open. It's like it's useless if the Philippines will open because they have broken up already. So I'm glad that you have a partner or a boyfriend that's willing to wait and will go for the ride until the Philippines will open up, and that's really good. Others has already given up. They couldn't
Well,
wait anymore. Yeah.
Gwen and I agree on the same thing. We'll wait as long as you need to wait.
Yep. What they say? Maybe I'll pay a Filipina to marry me so it's on paper. I don't know how that works. I don't know how will that work, no? Listen to Rayo Speedwagon, keep on loving you. That will keep your spirit high. Oh, see, Kenzo has a suggestion. Listen to Rio Speedwagon.
Rio.
Rio Speedwagon.
Yes.
What's that? You guys are old. That's not my era.
REO.
I'm sorry, I don't know the song.
That was a rock band out of the 70s.
I'm not born that time yet, Kenzo. I was born in the 80s. They're probably dead by the time I was born, so I did not get to hear.
No,
I'm not. Like, my God, everybody will hate me again. You're. I'm not trying to,
you're a young puppy.
I'm a young puppy. You're being nice.
Of course.
Toot, 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 toot. Che. Okay. I will research on that. It's like maybe that's what our next topic with LDR. Like, what do you guys do to kill the time while waiting for the Philippine borders to open? Hala, somebody, Christopher Giles. Thanks for the update. My Filipino girlfriend and I are waiting, and yes, it's worth the wait. Maraming salamat, Christopher Giles, for your generosity. I would like to invite you tonight in our LDR discussion. We always have fun. We share everything, not everything, but we always have fun on our LDR live. We usually go for 6 hours. Mike is playing that
Here's the
music already.
problem, Doctor. It's this new
Here you go,
album.
Addie.
I wrote a song about a girl.
Sige.
I made her. It was only a song, but I can't in my mind. And every time I think of her, I picture her with the other guys, never with me. She's driving me nuts, but she's so beautiful. You should have seen by the look in my eyes.
Why? I know that song. I heard that song already. I heard that song already. I just don't recognize the title.
You said you didn't know it.
As soon as I heard it, I recognized the song. I just don't know that that's the title of it. My Filipino not going anywhere, even though it's hard times for all of us. Yay! That's the way it should be. Like I said, I think the pandemic is the perfect test for a relationship, because this is probably nothing compared to being married already one day. You will go through a lot of downs instead of up. So if you are able to what do you call this?
Make it through.
If you're able to make it through, you should be good in your married life, or in the near future if you guys get into a problem or a trial in your relationship and stuff. You know what to do already, because this is your training ground. I'm not saying that it's good that it happened. Nobody really wants for this pandemic to come into our lives, but like I said, it's a good training ground for a relationship to, What does Rio stands for? Music check. Oh my God, you're asking the wrong person. Mike, what does Rio stands for? He's researching. He hang up. Oh, he's hanging there. I think Mike froze. I don't know what Rio stands for. Wait, Rio. What? Kenzo. Kenzo, you have to answer this. What does Rio stands for? If the two of you is truly invested in the relationship, you will always find ways to work things out. If there is love, there is always hope. Amen to that, Sister Rose. I love the way you say it. That's the way it is. It's like, I know it will be hard. It won't be easy. But the same thing, if you guys are living together already, it's not going to be sweet moments, happy moments all the time. You will be tested by time. You will be tested by time. You will be tested with your relationship and stuff. So that's what happened to me and my husband. It's like, it's not always sweet moments, boom boom moments, and all that. You will have a lot more down than ups in a relationship. And that's how it will work. Ryu used to be a blend of truck in the United States back in the 30s. They were almost indestructible. You did not answer that on the live. Thank you for that, man. So, there's your answer, James. So yeah, we have some very interesting topic in our LDR live tonight. If you guys can join, please feel free to join. When I get discouraged, I just go to my channel and replay my videos of time spent together. Ah, I know it's not easy. It's like, but you work things out. I know we get discouraged, and sometimes it gets us. And it's like there are several times that I have almost given up in our relationship because I couldn't do it anymore. It's like it's always problem after problem after problem after problem. And that's very tiring. It's like you don't see any hope anymore because of the problems that you go through. It's like there's no sense of this relationship to keep on going because problem is always there. That gets tiring also, but like I said, you find ways, you work around it slowly but surely, and
Surely.
surely. But as long as you have that support system between the two of you, you work as a team, I think you guys will do just fine. Like Rose said, if you have the commitment and invested into the relationship, you will always find ways to work things out. And I couldn't agree more. Are we on pre LDR already? It's always like that. The last 30 minutes of the show will be LDR. So if you guys have any more questions, travel related updates, like I said, I will have more. So I always see her photos every day, video call every day, message every day without fail for 4 years. Wow. And that's the way it should be, Kenzo. And I'm proud of you for doing that. $150,000 invested. Think we're good. God, I hope so, James. That's a lot of money already. Where's your other half from, James? Where is she from? And Kenzo, where is she from again? I know you guys have said that I know you guys have told me that already, but my memory is so uh I'm so forgetful. So I will have how many more minutes? 30 minutes to go before we close this. It's another day. It's past lunchtime. No wonder I'm getting hungry. We have barbecue today, barbecue rib, you know, grilled corn. All in time is the same with us. Video calls daily. She's still in Manila waiting to get back to Kidapawan. Oh, she's stuck in Manila? Ah, because there's no flights, I think. Well, just wait and see next few weeks. What? The good news? She's in Bulacan. Oh, okay. She's in Bulacan. We talk twice a day, every day at the minimum, sometimes more than that. And then there's always text going on between. Yep. Like that's what we do before too. After we call, we go on text messaging. It's like we have not talked. After the talk, we do the text message. That's the norms. Mm, mm. Too much procedure with kids and all to go to her place of destination. Too much procedure with kids and all. Hmm. She's in Iligan City, video call morning, lunch, and night. Cool, Grant Hill. That's very cool. Grant Hill, does Australia do fiance visa? Because I know Canada don't do that. I'm just curious if Australia does the same. If they do if they do what do you call this? If they do fiance visa. Vinsoy, are you here? Give a signal. He was here earlier. I will check if he's still here. He said he will see us tonight. Yeah, he's still here. Vincent is still here. Probably at work. LGU requirements. Yep. Sometimes it doesn't make sense what the LGU is doing. Me and my Filipina have talked in video chat for 2 months straight. I did long distance before and it took a year to meet, so this is nothing for me. That's really good. That's really nice, Christopher. It's like you have a goal for your relationship, your mind is set to something, and whatever roadblocks throws on the way, you guys are still able to find a way to, and that's really good. So Christopher, like I said, I'm gonna invite you tonight on our LDR live. We have lots of fun all the time. It's like on this show it's only me. Well, you saw Mike earlier, but on our LDR I have 6 7 guys on the screens with me.
Yeah, some of you Panays need to get up there.
My husband said some of you Pinays though, you have to join us, so I'm not the only woman in there. I need somebody there with me.
She needs some emotional support.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Australia does fiance visa. That's good to hear. Yeah, because I know Canada don't. It's like in Canada, because I have a friend. She's actually a long distant relative. They had to be married here in the Philippines before she can go to Canada. Oh my god. Ano ba yan? Yep, Hope need ladies on screen. Yep, they are getting sick and tired of me over there every Sunday. They need fresh faces. They need faces. I will be present then, Addie. No worries. Are you coming up to the screen, Rose, please? I know you will be present, but you will be on chat. I mean, on the monitor. Will the Philippine government accept marriage certificate from Maldives to a Pinay? I think you still have to report it. If you get married outside the Philippines, you have to report the marriage. If you're using the marriage certificate to get into the Philippines, that I don't know. Supposed to be, it should, technically. But with the time frame, you'll never know what the immigration officer would react to that. Mm, mm. We will wrap this up pretty soon because, like I said, I will be filming videos for updates next week. Then we will get ready for the LDR discussion tonight. I know it's hard question to answer. It's like I said, TLM. Technically, they should just accept it because you guys are married. You show your marriage certificate, but sometimes the Philippine government is hard on this. Like even though you have this marriage certificate already, but and they have this requirement that if you got married outside the Philippines, you have to report your marriage. So that could take long. I will check how to do it. I will try, but can't promise. Aw, Rose. It's easy. I will post the link in the. I will be posting a link in the chat box, and all you gotta do is click on that so you can join. It would be nice if the Philippines would make divorce easier for Filipina previously married. I know. It's like I have nothing against divorce if they become a law here in the Philippines because there are a lot of Filipinas who can use it, who deserve to use it, who's been in this relationship and can't move forward because they are still tied with somebody else. So, and I'm really hoping it's like we will see how that divorce bill is going to pan out. That's what I was thinking. Well planned. We'll plan to retire in the Philippines, not trying to be a tourist. Yeah, I know. It's like I said, TLM. Technically, they should just accept that paperwork, but I would coordinate that with the Bureau of Immigration or DFA and on how will that work. Or if they have any Philippine embassy or Philippine consulate in Maldives. Hello, I just asked if foreign tourists allowed in the Philippines. Thank you. Not at the moment pa rin, Marisa. It's still suspended. Mine's been separated 10 years. So she's unless they get an annulment, then they would still be married. An annulment in the Philippines is expensive and it takes long to process. Okay, Taywai po. You're welcome. When you do the stream on screen, mute your YouTube screen. Thank you, Grant. Yeah, because if you don't mute, because usually it's like you're in YouTube, you're watching me in YouTube right now. And if you click the link that I sent you to join my live, it would open up a new tab. So you will be on the application that I am using to be on the screen. So you have to mute your YouTube screen so we don't get a feedback.
Otherwise, you'll be Howard 4.0.
Ah, 5.0.
Oh, we're up to 5 already?
Yeah, we're 5. Thank you. You're welcome, Marisa. Do you honestly think the Philippines could reach their goal in vaccinations by January 2022, or do you think it's going to continue to drag? I honestly think they could reach their goal by December. Especially that the supply of vaccines the supply of the vaccines is continuously coming into the country. I was like, I don't think they are having a problem with the supply on the vaccines because the Philippines has the money for it. I was like, yes, they accept donations, but now they are buying Pfizer and Moderna from the US. And just this month, we will be receiving about, I think, 40 million doses. So they actually have a timetable on what vaccines are coming in and how many doses are coming in. And I really believe that they could reach that goal by December. Because just like here in our area, these 3 big malls over here are vaccination sites. And when you go to the mall every day or every time we go to the mall, we've seen a lot of people getting their vaccinations done. Because, like I said, the supply is continuously coming. There's, unlike the first few months that they have started this, the supply is very slow, but now the supplies are coming in all the time. I think it's sad that the US. Good night, all. 9:30 here. Tomorrow, another long work day. Oh, take care, James. Thank you for joining. Green lane list in some countries that I'm sure aren't honest. Yes, I know. It's like their green lane list doesn't make sense to me because there are countries in there that don't deserve to be on the green lane. Hello? It's raining. It's raining. My God, the girls. Did you hear? Did you hear that rain? Hopefully, no power outage.
Girls are going to be out playing in the rain.
What Philippines vaccination currently? I will check update on. I'm checking now. This is 2 days ago. 13.1. This is 2 days ago. This is probably more. From what I've read, they have 100 million doses between September and October. Yep. That's like it's coming. They have a lot of vaccines coming in. Bagyo. I don't think it's, I know, it's like it just started pouring outside for some reason. And my brother is grilling. Oh my God. So we'll probably wrap this up in 20 minutes. Oh, the rain is so, it's so. Before I go, my worry is the USA is still only at 53.5 fully vaxxed and we're months ahead of the Philippines. I know, I know, I know.
But also, there are a lot more people in the United States than live in the Philippines.
True. Compared to the population of the US to the Philippines is it's like the Philippines only has 100 million, 110 million people. 110 110 million population. In the States, you guys are 300 million plus. So the US is 3 times bigger than the Philippines. They need to reach 70%, and if that the case, that is their goal. That's been their goal from the beginning, that they want to reach 70% by December for Filipinos to be fully vaccinated already. So with us, we're just waiting on our category, but always enjoy your blog. Always informative and appreciate you and your stay blessed po. Salamat! Maraming salamat, TLM. Yeah, but the US has 300 million, a lot more than the Philippines. So hopefully everything. Yeah, I know. It's like the US is 3 times bigger on the population compared to the Philippines. So
Come on, somebody's worried.
why?
If it's raining.
Oh. So actually, I think actually the Philippines is doing well with their vaccination rollout compared to other country. They actually got uploaded. They actually got uploaded by the World Health Organization for the vaccination rollout that they have been doing here in the Philippines. Oh, listen to that rain. It's raining. 20 more minutes and we can wrap this up. 20 more minutes, we can wrap this up. Can I ask if meron bang fiancé visa dito sa Pilipinas? Wala po. I wish they would do that for fiancé visa like other countries. But unfortunately, they don't do fiancé visas in the Philippines. Hopefully, we will know how we won't have power outages because of the rain, and hopefully this will stop anytime soon. I'm like yelling already, so I can hear myself. But you guys hear the rain outside? Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Na 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 na. I don't know what's next. Ah, maraming salamat, TLM. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. That's all I know. We need that rain in Arizona. Arizona, that you guys don't get rain in Arizona?
Arizona's mainly desert.
Yeah, I know it's a desert, but even though if it's a desert, they should get rain, right? Or that's a no-no?
Limited rainfall.
Really?
When they do get rain, they have to be really careful because they have a tendency to get flash floods.
Wow. Be careful what you wish for, TLM. They call it Johnson and Johnson vaccine, but the back of my card says Jensen. That I don't understand too. Why Jensen? Is Jensen and Johnson the same? Should be J and J, but they call it Jensen. It doesn't make sense to me either. Not as much that we need. Okay. Yeah, like my husband said, they when you guys get rain over there, you usually get flood. Monsoon is limited with rain here lately. Oh, your husband is correct. We have floods a few weeks ago. Oh my. So in Arizona, when it rains, right? After this show, I will be answering comments in the video that I posted lately. So I will be answering questions in there, and also I will be replying to the messages that I got from our Facebook page. Big time. Oh my God. So we have 15 more minutes before we can wrap this up. Rapper. You can wash your car right off the road. That saves you money.
No. What he's saying is it can literally take your car and take it off the road and put it in the ditch.
Oh, okay.
Not wash your car right on the road. Wash your car
Right off the road. Okay. Okay, I will take that back. That will not save you money. Oh, see, that rain has stopped already. So it's just passing by. Good day, madam. Ask ko lang po, ang 6 to 2 years old po ba, wala na bang test Manila to Dumaguete? Depende po yan sa ano, saan po manggagaling, Michael? Galing po ba sa ibang bansa? Hi, is the Filipino allowed to leave from the country to another country with a tourist visa? Because in one instance past week, the girl was denied at the airport. That would really depend from the Bureau of Immigration officer. There are some that has complete paperwork but still get denied. And I've heard that they get denied because they did not get the CFO certificate, which is very important if you are a first-time traveler going out of the Philippines. I'm sorry po. He's like, no, you're not sorry. You're laughing your ass. Tim, where are you in Arizona? My son is in Prescott. Your man knows. Will LDR tonight do 8 hour show? Oh my God, Grant Hill, you're kidding, right? Please don't. But I do plan on taking a nap. After this show, I will do my laundry. Then I will take a nap. Film three videos for next week, and hopefully I'll be up for that. If you guys want to go for 8 hours, I will be with you. But don't expect that I will still be awake on the screen by that time. Hello, I don't understand the criteria used in classification of green zone countries. Saudi has 134 cases daily and less than 30K active with 70% vaccinated, yet not on green lane.
I don't understand their qualifications. For
Welcome
green
to the
lane either,
Philippines,
because,
Hussein.
I mean, Australia's been on the green lane list, and
They're on
Australia
lockdown.
is on lockdown because of their surge.
So, like
China
I said,
is on the green lane
Yep.
list, and they've been having surges.
they started all this shit. So, Hussein, the green lane does not make sense to me either. And what's their how they do that, or what's their criteria? I'm in Bullhead City, an hour and change from Vegas. Cool. That's close to Vegas then. Salamat, sis Mariam. You're still there. Yeah, I know, Hussein. I completely understand your concern on that. To me, it does not make sense also because there are countries listed in the green lane that don't deserve to be there, and there are countries that deserve to be in the green lane and they're not there. So I don't really know how the Philippine government categorizing or making their green lane list. So who knows how they do that? Mm-hmm. 12 more minutes. It's the IATF, the Interagency Task Force for COVID-19. They're the ones who decide for it, and they recommend it to the president, and usually the president will just approve it. And unfortunately, the head of IATF is the head of the DOH as well, Roque. So One Health Pass is compulsory for all tourists and trace up to? Yes. Wonder why China is kept in green country until now. I saw videos how the Chinese government is hiding the total number of deaths and active cases. I have the same question, Deepak. That's one of my comment, that there are countries that don't deserve to be in the green lane, and there are countries that deserve to be in the green lane but that it's not there. So I think it's a screw up in my opinion. Hang on, I'm answering the question. Facebook page. 10 minutes, guys. So India has been approved and they were doing bad not long ago. Can't figure that one out either. I know. It's like they were on travel ban. But remember, the travel ban countries, it doesn't mean that they have lifted the travel ban, that they can just enter the Philippines anytime. No. The permitted travelers still applies for that. Only for Filipinos, foreign nationals with the appropriate visas to come into the Philippines, former Filipinos, balikbayans. Foreign tourists will still be on travel ban coming from those countries. I hope we are clear on that because I know there are some why the Philippine government has lifted the travel ban from these 10 countries and why the US is no, it's not the case. The 10 countries will still have to follow on who are permitted to travel to the Philippines this time. So they will lift the travel ban but they will still be on travel restrictions and only permitted travelers to the Philippines can enter. Hello, Rachel. Good afternoon. Hey, Tomadochi Vlogs. Hello, sis. We really miss the Philippines. I used to spend a month every 3 months over there. I regret not obtaining a retirement visa. That will be the first thing you will need to do, Hossein, when you get back, when they finally open. Hola, familia. My Chinese neighbors having a party here in San Gabriel. Are we ready to party once the PI opens up? Oh, yeah, for sure. Hey, brother Jess, how are you doing? I have nothing against any other country, but in my honest opinion, it's not fair the US isn't included. I have the same thought too. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Considering that India is the second largest population in the world, the active cases are under 20,000 with a positivity rate of 1.3%. That's not very many, no? Addis, the hopeful PI opens in December 2021. Yes, I still think they will. 7 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes, familia.
They might actually be opened up sooner.
Maybe sooner than later. 7 more minutes and we can wrap this up. Do you think once tourism is open back up, do you think we will still have to provide a visa on arrival? Because there is going to be a huge backlog here in the States. It's like that's something we have to keep an eye on because they could either require foreign tourists to secure a visa before they can enter the Philippines, or they will just reinstate what they have been doing before, which is a visa upon arrival. Nothing makes sense in the Philippines. Yeah, but you still love it, Jess. Because the love of your life is here, right?
Sure, sure.
Hopefully we can get one on arrival exactly. Like I said, it's like when they open up, they should have more guidelines to it and stuff. So it's there's only two things of that. Like I said, if they would start requiring visas beforehand, then Philippine consulates abroad will be so busy issuing visas. But if they will just reinstate what they used to do, like visa upon arrival, then that's probably a lot better. What's the update on the ongoing investigation on Doki? Oh, they're going, Deepak. Yeah, he's under investigation because of some money spent at the Department of Health. So 10:45 here in Arizona. Once again, both of you stay safe, blessed. Salamat. Maraming salamat, TLM. Hope to see you. Hope to see you soon. Hopefully you can join our LDR live tonight. What is with all that color coding nonsense? Gee, can someone just be in charge without so much cheche boreche? Ha ha ha. I know. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, I will make this video, but I have to really understand what they are trying to say on these details with the coding. They love coding over here. We even have what's the coding on our car? We even have odd even scheme over here. If the last number of your plate number in your car is even, you can't go out on a certain day and stuff. So welcome to the Philippines, brother. Just welcome. So 4 minutes, 4 minutes, same like the color coded cutting board. I know. It's probably to differentiate or sometimes, like I said, you have to be in the Philippines to get retirement visas. How long it take to obtain? Yes, you have to be in the Philippines because you have to secure it over here. I just don't know the timeline for the retirement visa. I will research more of that because there's a lot of foreigners who are interested to apply for the retirement visa. Because, like I said, retirement visa, you don't need to be married to a Filipina to get it. Thank you, Eaton Squad, for keeping us updated. I am a big fan following from Saudi Arabia. Peace to all. Thank you, Hussein. Maraming salamat for always watching us. Thank you, thank you. God bless. Stay safe. Hello. When I'm arriving in the Cebu International Airport, I should need to show negative RT-PCR test, or I go directly to quarantine hotel, then I have to do RT-PCR test on the 7th day. Yellow list. Oh, OFW or non-OFW? Yellow list. Let's see. What's on the yellow list? Hopefully, Philippines will open once more people will get vaccinated. Same like Thailand, like live with the COVID. Yep, I think we should. We should live with the COVID. I am planning to sue the immigration department for taking my K1 money and not delivering on 8 months process. I think I get a case. You can take my money and just don't do. Yeah, I know. It's like it's been how long? 2 years. That's quite long for a K1 visa. Like I said, you have to call USCIS for not. I was like, it shouldn't be like that. I am reading. So in Cebu, DJ, if you're going through 10 days quarantine, your swab testing will be on the 10th day. Also, Cebu is doing swab test upon arrival. It will also depend on your it will also depend on your airline, because the Philippines doesn't really require negative RT-PCR test before you can enter, but it's the airline that requires it. So you are going through 10 days in Cebu, but like I said, in Cebu, they do swab test upon arrival. Then after the process at the airport, you will proceed to your quarantine hotel on the 7th day. Somebody from the clinic or laboratory who's going to perform this swab testing on the 7th day. So you will be swabbed twice in Cebu. I'm coming from Germany. I have German and Pinoy passport and my mom is balikbayan. Yup. So 10 days. No quarantine for me. Too bad. Can't sue the incompetent Philippine government. Nope. That what does not work here. You're welcome, DJ Crispy Jones. Maraming salamat. All right, guys. I think this is a wrap. If you guys have more questions or you have urgency when it comes to travel updates, you can message me on our Facebook page or Instagram, same handle, the Eaton Squad. Also, I would like to invite you on our LDR discussion tonight. If you guys have travel update questions, we still answer it even though we are doing LDR discussion. That's 8 p.m. Philippine time. So that is 8 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. Pacific time, and I think that's 5 a.m. Mountain time or Pacific time. So I will see you guys tonight. Thank you so much for joining me on our morning show. I hope I am I hope I was able to answer all your inquiry. Time out 8 p.m. tonight. Okay, Kenzo, see you tonight. On the lighter note, hope you're all safe. Is there other countries who provide a K1 visa process type of a deal? Is there other?
Are there other countries that basically accept fiance visas?
Australia does. Grant just confirmed that. Bye. See you 10 p.m. my time. Oh my God, Grant is 2 hours early. 2 hours ahead of our time. See you tonight, Grant. I'll see you all guys tonight on our LDR live. Yes, Australia does K1 visa as well. Canada, they don't do it. So if that was your thank you so much guys for watching. Please take care. Stay safe, everyone. I will see you soon. Thank you for all your information. You've been helpful. Maraming salamat, Anthony. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys. Bye. Mwah. See you at 1 a.m. Saudi time. Oh my Lord. See you, Hussein. Maraming salamat. It really means a lot because you guys waking up. I know we are on different time zones, but you guys really wake up for our show. And that really means a lot to me. Maraming salamat. I love you all. Bye. Mwah.